Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Camino Teacher. You may be wondering how to train for the Camino de Santiago if you're planning a Camino trip. So it's kind of tricky to plan for a training program because the terrain is so varied. So there's a lot of walking on the streets, and yet there's a whole lot in the country, of course. You also be walking on rocks, and there are steep inclines, and a lot of the stretches, like in the meseta, is just straight and flat and in the sun. So you wonder how you can manage to train for a 500-mile stretch. So I have a few tips for you. This may help you. So a lot of people will tell you that, oh, you don't need to train, there's no need for that, you just walk. But it's not that simple. You'll be walking for very long stretches. So each etapa, each step is going to be between 15 and 25K. So that is really far if you're not used to walking. So, all these people that tell you, oh, you don't need to train, I would recommend you to train. Okay, so start walking. Start with your neighborhood, then go to your local trails and work up to walking several times a week on longer stretches. So try to aim for at least like 15 to 20, so you can do it. All right, the next one is to build basic stamina. So walking is great, but endurance training is essential too. So can you actually walk for 5-6 hours every single day for maybe 6 weeks? Can you do it? So you have to build up to that. You can't automatically assume, oh, it'll be okay. So you can try to vary your walking with some maybe cycling or jogging or swimming, just anything that you can do. And if you can practice with a loaded backpack, that would be even better. So the next one I have for you is strength and flexibility. So make sure that you include stretching exercises for your legs and core. You have to have a very strong core in order to tackle hills and uneven terrain. So in my personal experience, I had the worst time with walking on rocks, actually. It caused me quite a bit of heel pain. So make sure you have the right gear. So when you train, make sure you have a fully loaded backpack and try out how your gear feels on your back. Can you handle it for hours on end? So you have to get used to wearing your shoes, your boots, whatever you choose to use. Now, some people go out there on chacos and some kind of sandals, but honestly, at my age, I wouldn't recommend it. But, there's something to be said for it because you're less likely to get blisters if you wear such a thing. But personally, I go for boots. Practice with your backpack. Don't overload your backpack because you're going to be sorry that you did. There's a common problem with blisters and sore muscles, and so make sure that all your stuff fits well and doesn't cause you any kind of discomfort. So make sure that you can walk comfortably. So be sure to break in your shoes and your boots. So this is essential. And lastly, I would highly recommend that you try to prepare yourself mentally for being out there for 500 K, or actually it's 500 miles, I'm sorry. It's 800K on the Camino Francés at least. You have to mentally prepare yourself to be out away from your family for that long. You are undertaking an incredible journey, so you have to remind yourself that this is a physical and spiritual challenge, but you've got this. So with proper preparation, you will be fine. So remember to say buen camino to everyone that you run into on the Camino, and make some friends, and that will help you mentally too if you walk with some other people here and there. So thank you very much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the content about the Camino de Santiago as well as language learning. And let me know in the comments if you are planning a pilgrimage yourself. And yeah, we are headed to the Camino on Sunday. So today is Friday and we're going on Sunday. So I'm super excited. And if you're still watching at this point, I thank you so much. And everybody, have a buen camino.